what we at Greengate had noticed is this big bottleneck for both composers and for music libraries. So on one side you have music libraries, which often spend vast amounts of time managing relationships with dozens or maybe hundreds of eager composers, which ultimately pulls them away from the more fruitful work of promoting their library and driving revenue for their library. Then on the other side you have composers, which often have dozens and dozens of great cues that are sitting in a state of limbo, having submitted them to a library, but they may be in a queue that takes several months before they get around to reviewing them or ultimately signing them. The Greengate catalog kind of bridges that gap. So it's effectively a private library for libraries. It allows our clients access to tracks that are fresh off a hand-selected group of really great production music composers' hard drives. So Greengate manages the writers. We review every track before it's posted in the catalog for quality, and we hold exclusive copyright in perpetuity for every piece of music you'll find there. So the music libraries need only deal with Greengate when they're looking for music to stock or release, rather than the hundreds of composers that supply that music. But I think what really makes the service unique is just how libraries can conduct a search on the site. So apart from just using common keywords and genres that you typically search music by, they can also look by the available publishing options that particular composer is willing to offer. So that could be exclusive publishing or co-publishing or maybe even work for hire. The availability of every cue is clearly shown. So then, just like a traditional shopping portal like Amazon or eBay, clients use their logins, they search around, they can add a single cue or even whole albums into their playlist and reserve them for release by their library. Since Greengate is a PMA member as well, we believe in the core values of that association. So all the publishing options that are offered there are exclusive. So once a track in this catalog is selected, it's gone and can't be found by any other library searching music. But given that we produce between 100 and 150 cues a month currently, the inventory you find there is always revolving, it's always current and fresh, and it represents a real broad variety of genres of music.